So I started thinking about the importance of mindset in tournament, right? Because I feel like a week or two ago I entered a tournament and I lost to some people that I felt that I shouldn't have. And when I lost like the first game or something, I got really tilted. Not tilted, like angry, but I was like, I had a lot of negative thoughts in my mind. And so I started looking up stuff on mindset, because not like I'm the best player or anything, like I'm an okay player.
Yeah, nothing narcissistic like the best.
No, like I'm the best and everything, but I didn't play to the level that I should have played. And I knew it was because like something's wrong with my mindset in tournament, because I had like negative thoughts when I was in there. And I placed a lot of pressure on myself. Like I'm like, okay, I have to prove myself to these guys. Like I want recognition for like I want to walk into the tournament. They're like, oh, that's a really good player. And so when I lost to someone that I felt like I shouldn't have lost, I'm like, oh, that's like really, in my mind I'm like really embarrassed, and I'm like, oh, I shouldn't have lost that guy. Like everyone's gonna think I'm a scrub now, which they might think I'm like a scrub. I'm not like a good player. In my mind I'm okay, but I'm trying to improve. That's the point of like doing a bunch of the stuff that I do.
I just want you, I just want you, the words I never said but wanted to. I'm losing you, I'm losing you.
I'm gonna get bodied.
Keep running back to you.
So I'm kind of looking into the different mindsets that people have in tournament, because you can be a really good player, but if you're nervous or something when you sit down, you're a crappy player. So I'm just asking people. So I'll ask you, when you sit down for a match, what goes through your head?
Well, usually I'm thinking like, this guy's probably better than me, but you know, mostly it's just about like, for me, since I'm not really a top level player, I'm just more focused about like learning anything I can from a game, and then trying to use anything I learned to improve, you know.
Okay. Do you ever feel nervous or anything like that, or do you feel fine because you think the guy's better than you?
Usually I feel like I'm kind of like the not favorite to win, if you get what I mean. Like usually I'm just expecting the other person to beat me. So when I'm starting to win the match, I feel like I'm more confident, like, you know, maybe I actually like have a chance of winning this. So like if I keep them in disadvantage and I'm in the advantage, you know, I get less stressed out than if I'm thinking like, oh, I'm better than this guy. And if I am in disadvantage when I'm thinking I'm better than this guy, then I get more stressed out and it's more pressure for me to win, you know, like on my own mental state.
Off your friendlies, tournament is now starting. Off your friendlies, I will kick people off and DQ people if I still see you doing friendlies. Off your friendlies.
Yeah. So you want to first?
Rick, come out here. Rick.
How you feel?
Rick. Rick. Rick.
You like that?
Rick.
So the YouTube channel I recently started is based around fighting games, mentality in fighting games, and how to improve, because I want to improve, but I also want to document the process and all that. So I'm going around, I'm asking different people what their mindset is in tournament. So these guys, you want to introduce yourself?
Yeah, my name's Steven. I'm also known as S15 Costuming.
I'm Alex, and we're also as Practical Zero.
So Steven and Alex, I just want to know, what do you guys think, because you said it's your first tournament in a while.
In a long while.
And you...
This is my first time.
It's your first time?
Really?
Completely. So for two new guys,
Yeah.
what is your mindset? What are you expecting from today, basically?
Well, like I said, it's been a while since I played, and I've always played casual, like really hard with my friends, and I'm gonna be honest, I don't think I'm gonna win this tournament, but however, I do think this is gonna be a good learning experience for me to get better. Like maybe when I go to the next tournament, I'll learn some new techniques and, you know, eventually mold myself into a better player. A little one by one.
I don't really know what to expect. I expect a lot of people who know what they're doing, and I expect a lot of people who are new. But I'm hopeful that I might get far enough and I'll learn a lot. So.
Are you guys nervous at all?
Oh, of course.
Oh, hell yeah.
Why do you think you're nervous?
It is our first time, of course. So, you would expect us to be nervous.
Yeah, it's just like I said. I'm sorry. I'm already feeling the nerves right now.
Do you think it's because you're putting pressure on yourself? Like you don't want to look bad in front of your friends or in front of new people?
To be fair, I'm here by myself. I don't have really any friends. So that's the good thing about it. If I was here with friends, and yeah, I'd have to be like try hard. But other than that, it's just let's just hope for the best.
Gotcha. He switched to Zelda, and I didn't know what to do against her Phantom. Like the second game, I thought I gave the Phantom too much respect, so I switched to Yoshi's Island, or I went to Yoshi's Island. I'm like, I'm gonna get in this guy's face, and then the Phantom just hit me like 20 times and I died. But it's cool. Eddie. Okay, I'm gonna go. Like when we just played, what do you think about it? What's going through your mind as you sit down?
Okay, well, first thing is how am I going to approach? Because I want to approach, I want to be aggressive, I want to know what your defensive options are. Sometimes it costs me though, because when you're too aggressive and you don't know how to be aggressive, then you get punished for it, especially by good players. So usually I'll be aggressive and then I'll switch up to defensive. And my mentality is pretty much just like, okay, what is my opponent doing? Or I want him to make a mistake and me punish him for it. That's more of my playstyle, kind of. And then abuse
That's your mindset when you go into it.
Yeah, that's my mindset.
Okay. Do you ever find yourself getting nervous because you put pressure on yourself or something like that? Or?
No, I don't feel nervous. I used to feel nervous in brackets, but I've kind of sort of grown to it. It's more of when it comes to a close game where it's very nerve-wracking. But I mostly get nervous when people start rooting for me because I don't know.
You don't
it's like yeah, it's more pressure. It's exactly. Yeah.
Do you? Because sometimes I'll find myself talking to myself when I'm playing. Okay. I'm like, okay, he's doing this, but like in my mind. Yeah. Do you ever find yourself doing that, or is it less like pronounced?
It's more renounced. It's more of usually I don't ask myself questions and stuff. I just because I'm so into the game that like I'm just memorizing certain moves or certain habits, and then patterns. I memorize it and then I just try to abuse it.
Like when I kept jumping over the knight or whatever.
Yeah, or when you kept approaching. So I call out knight, you kept approaching, you didn't shield or anything, so I just threw it out immediately.
Those are just some of the mentalities of some players, myself included, at a local level in their approach to the game and tournament. Hopefully in the future I can get more perspectives, and hopefully in the future I can learn how to deal with Zelda's down B. Thanks for watching.